Hey guys, April Rogerson, the Contract Slayer, Century 21 Connect Realty, and I'm sure by now you've probably heard, or maybe you didn't, I don't know. I'm here to tell you that Zillow has suspended all home purchases until the end of the year. Now, Zillow, known as an iBuyer by many real estate professionals, was purchasing homes as an investment strategy. So Zillow, Open Door, there's a whole bunch. There are a whole bunch of different corporations that were purchasing homes like crazy. Some people are concerned or wonder what kind of effect that will have for the real estate market. And one of the biggest things that I would say is, first and foremost, there are three different ways that I foresee it affecting the market. And the first thing, as a seller, if you're a seller, Zillow was pretty easy to go in and type in your address and say, hey, I think I want to sell my house. How much would you give me for it? And for a lot of sellers, there was a level of convenience there. It was a benefit to them to be able to just kind of plug it in and get an offer on their house and make a decision whether or not they wanted to use it. Now, Zillow is the biggest platform for real estate that anyone uses, meaning buyers, sellers, investors, real estate professionals, etc. Zillow is where most people go. That's where most of the traffic goes. So there's a plethora of sellers who were taking advantage of what Zillow offered, and you probably saw a lot of advertisement from Zillow saying, hey, you can be chilling in your hammock and your house will be sold. Hey, you can go to the mall with your kids and you don't have to worry about showings. Hey, you can stick a finger up. No. Time out. I'm going to stop right there. However, you get the gist. They were saying basically, we're making selling your home super duper easy by buying it for you. And it was at a premium because Zillow did charge a lot of money. And you don't have to worry about the showings, preparing your home for sale, having people coming in and out of your house, especially during those COVID times. I mean, we're still in a pandemic, pandemonium, a panini, whatever you want to call it. And that really ratcheted up, say that fast 10 times, ratcheted up people wanting to sell their home with as little contact with the public as possible. So COVID definitely played a part in Zillow increasing that seller platform for a lot of homeowners. A likelihood that because the seller is not going to have, and homeowner is not going to have the option to just plug in their address and get an offer in that way, which is the most easiest way for a lot of people going to Zillow and plugging it in. That means that there's a potential for more properties to come to the market for my poor buyers that have been struggling out here in these real estate streets. Because when an owner, I keep saying a seller because again, I'm a real estate professional, so we are not calling them homeowners. We usually speak in buyers and sellers. So just stick with me here with that. But anyway, when a homeowner plugs their address into the system of Zillow, and Zillow actually purchases that home and the homeowner takes their offer, that home never ever hit the marketplace. So you as a buyer never even got a chance to see this home was available to be purchased. So now that Zillow's removing themselves from the equation, it likely, now again, this is all relative because we are living in some very crazy times. It will likely mean that there are a lot more sellers who are going to need to list their home for sale because they don't have the ease of plugging their information into a Zillow, for example, and getting an offer immediately. Hopefully that means inventory is going to go up. The other piece is there are a lot of iBuyers in the marketplace. So Zillow was not the only one. They were one of the largest, obviously, but they're not the only one. So this may do one of two things for those other companies who were in the business of being an investor, iBuyer, what have you. Either they may back up as well too, because there's something happening in the ecosystem that Zillow decided. Now Zillow cited supply chain issues and low workers, low labor. So that is affecting everyone. We're all a victim of this, quagmire that we're in about laborers versus, the amount of work that needs to be done. The last I checked, they have, where is it, sitting on the coast of wherever, that there's all this inventory and the things that we need that still have not arrived because they don't have anybody to unload the dock. So we're all experiencing this in one way or other. The other thing is they may decide, oh, we got the biggest head honcho out of the game, so we gonna start going real hard and pounding the pavement, buying more properties. So who's to say that they will either back up or plug in the space that, the hole that Zillow is leaving by backing out of the marketplace at this very moment. Oh, and if they do, that will definitely change the game, because there are a lot of people that are losing out to investors. Just be honest. If they have cash is king, and a lot of owner-occupant, regular, degular, smegular home buyers like yourself are losing to those offers. So to me, this might be a good thing for many buyers. However, it's not all, nothing is ever all good or bad, right? So for sellers, this may put them in a more inconvenient spot, and they may be a little bit more reluctant or hesitant to sell their homes in the way that they were previously. And we already had low inventory issues here in the Metro Atlanta region. So anything is possible, and it is COVID, so anything is truly, truly still possible. These are the top 3 things that I see this new development regarding Zillow, how it will impact the market. It will remain to be seen. It's still in the middle of October, so this is the last quarter, and things can turn on a dime. Real estate is quite volatile at times, and we are in extremely volatile times now. So things are changing every single day, and this Zillow news is just another example of how quickly things can change. So I am April Rogerson, the contract slayer, Century 21 Connect Realty. If you have any questions about buying or selling a home, please give me a call. April Rogerson. I said that already, didn't I? 404 397-4317. And again, if you didn't catch my name the first, the second, or the third time, it's April Rogerson, the contract slayer. Thanks, guys. Bye.